Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Today I thought I'd do an Irish counties tier list, all 32, of course. Um, I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do, and you guys voted for it on my community tab. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so to start off, I suppose I'll do bottom up. How about that? Clare, I actually quite like the county, and that's because I have some family who are from there. Um, but it's got the cliffs of Moher. I mean, it really is like a beautiful coastline. Um, I'm gonna give that a B tier, I think. Yeah, I quite like it. Um, Carlo, immediate D. I had to spend some time there, because I have some friends who live in Wicklow, and Carlow town is like the closest big town to them. And I've never thought much of it, not gonna lie. Uh, what's next? Galway. Galway gets glazed a lot. I mean, it's popular with tourists, but also just in the country in general. I guess because it's got like Gaeltachts, and Galway town is really nice. Galway city, sorry. And it does have the Aran Islands. Connemara as well. I'll give it an A. I think most people would probably give it an S, but I don't think Galway is as good as people hype it up to be. But it's still lovely, if that makes any sense. So yeah, A. Okay, Waterford. Again, this is going to be my bias, but I fucking love Waterford. I love the Copper Coast. I even like Waterford City, although it's kind of a dump in places. Tremor is really nice. Great place to go swimming, surfing, all that. And they also have lovely mountains. So Waterford for me is probably S tier, even though Galway City is a lot nicer than Waterford City. I won't lie. Um, okay, next up Cork. Cork kind of thinks it's like the real capital of Ireland, and as a dub, I think that's kind of gas. And they even have their own Guinness. I think it's what's it called? Oh, I'm forgetting the name. Murphy's or Beamish? I can't remember, but it's decent. I have to say, both of them. Its coastline is beautiful. It's got great history. Uh, it is a pretty cool. It's a pretty great county. I won't lie. I will put it. I'll put it on A as well. Yeah, despite the whole like rivalry with Dublin and all, I do quite like Cork. Yeah. Up next for Mana. Okay, I don't know anything about Fermanagh. I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's pretty Republican. Um, but I don't think there's too much in it. To be honest, I don't really have an opinion on it. I'll give it. I'll give it a C just because I don't want to be too unfair because I'm pretty ignorant about the county, to be honest. Uh, okay, Donegal, class county. I mean, gorgeous. Coastline's gorgeous. Oh, sorry. Um, it's one of the most scenic parts of the country. It's got a beautiful mountain, lovely bit of history. I think honestly, it's like I think most Irish people would say it's one of the most beautiful counties in the country. So for me, Donegal has to be S. Yeah, even though like it's pretty like sparsely populated, like Letterkenny's really small and everything, but that's kind of part of the charm, to be honest. Um, okay, Kilkenny. Kilkenny City is beautiful. I would actually put it. I put it above Galway City, to be honest. Um, it has loads of like medieval ruins, which I really like. I mean, it's just gorgeous. They're mad into the hurling. Uh, and they kind of have a bit of a rivalry with Waterford as well. Just county rivalries, you know. Uh, that's a class county though, I have to say. That's going on an A for me, yeah. Oh fuck, no, I was going. No, that's never going there. No, 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 no. Okay, Roscommon. It's like I think most people would slag it off as being a dump. Um, I don't think it's as bad as people put it out to be, but they're also known for like being the only constituency to vote against gay marriage in 2015, which is really funny. Um, and I've been through it a good few times on the way to Sligo. It's really a drive-through county. It's not. There's not much there. That's going on D tier for me. Shite. Okay, Kildare. Yeah, I love Kildare, I have to say. Even though there's not that much in it, the Cur is beautiful. It's got some nice towns. That's my dog. Sorry. Um, it is, yeah, it has Maynooth, really nice town, and it's got some smaller ones that are pretty chill, like Selbridge, Leixlip. I think are all really nice. I think as counties go, it doesn't have that much in it, but what it has is quite nice, I would say. So I'm gonna give it a B. Next up we have Mayo, probably like the most rural county in Ireland, or up there with Donegal. It's got a really nice coastline. It has some nice Gael talks. Um, but there is parts of it that aren't great. Like I really don't like. I'm not a huge fan of Castlebar or Ballina. Um, I do have some family from there actually. Um, I mean, it's definitely worth visiting just because it's quite beautiful. But the towns itself aren't very nice, and there's not much to do. But it's still nice enough. I'm gonna give it a B. Yeah. Next up we have Wexford. I actually really like Wexford. It's known for like its strawberry fields. It's got like a nice Hook Head is really nice, nice lighthouse to visit. Um, I spent time in Wexford town. Really small, not much to do, but it is nice for a few pints. I'm gonna have to give that maybe a B as well. It is nice enough. I know JFK's family is from there. He like his family house is a museum up there. Next up we've Meath. Meath is better than people put. Like it gets slagged off a lot, especially in Dublin. But like it has Trim, which is beautiful, and it's also got the Boyne Valley, I think, and so there's a lot of history there. It's got the Hill of Tara. I mean, it definitely punches above its weight for sure. I'll give it a B. I'll give it a B. Okay, next up, Dublin. I mean, I am a dub. I love the county. My favorite parts of the county, though, are probably parts that are outside the city, like up north, North County Dublin, or like southwest. It's kind of like more rural county vibe, which I quite like. The city's got so many problems, though. I don't think it's the best county in the country or anything, but it's definitely up there. There's a lot to do. It's either A or B. I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A, just because there's so much to do. Because it has the capital city in it. It gets a lot of the funding. So, up next we got Sligo, Sligo. I have some cousins up there, so I spent a fair bit of time in Sligo town. Um, yeah, it's not like it's grand, but it's not one of the nicer places in Ireland. I don't think. Um, I'll give it a C. Yeah. Up next we got Limerick. They're mad into the hurling as well. Limerick City is actually really nice. It's kind of on the up and coming. Um, I honestly don't know too much about the county other than the city though. I don't think I've even been to any of its like towns or villages or anything. Um, just because I don't know too much about it, I'd probably have to give it a C. Although I like the city. Yeah, I'll give it a C for now. Maybe in the future, if I spend more time there, it'll move up. But I'm kind of light on the details other than the city. Like I know it's got a really nice castle. It's where the Treaty of Limerick was signed and everything. But yeah. Up next we got Longford. Yeah, drive through county. Honestly, not much to say. Um, Westmeath is grand. I can't believe we two Meads. I wonder how that happened. Where's the history on that? Uh, yeah, I'll do C. Okay, Wicklow. Wicklow is fucking class. It has beautiful mountain range. It's Glendalough. It's Greystones. Um, it's just a stunning county altogether. Definitely worth a day trip if you are a tourist coming to Dublin. Um, yeah, it's class. It's one of my favorite counties. S tier for me. Offaly. Offaly is like middle Ireland, and it's again kind of drive through, but it does have some nice spots. Like I think Tullamore is quite nice. Um, so yeah, it's nicer than it's made out to be. I think people slack off Offaly a bit too much. I'm going to see County Down. I know nothing about it other than that's where I went as a kid when my mom wanted to save a bit of money on because it's in Northern Ireland, so the prices are a little bit cheaper for people in the south. I'm gonna give it a C. Up next, we got Derry. Derry is the only city in Ireland I haven't been to. Actually, I've driven through it. Doesn't really count on my way to Donegal. Um, so I don't know it well at all. But I do know that it like its coastline is very beautiful, and it kind of looks over to Donegal in some stages. I think if Derry is C, but again, in the future, if I spend more time there, it'll probably go up the rankings for me. Um, Up next we got Loud. I mean, that's just below Down. I don't have anything to say about Loud, I'll be honest with you. It's like the smallest county in Ireland, I think. Yeah, a C. Up next we got Tipperary, a very beautiful county, also known for its hurling. It's got really nice farming land on it. Oh, yeah, no, it is really beautiful. I mean, it's got some really nice towns in it. It has some caves as well. I remember as a kid being brought down there, going down into some like cavern on like a tourist trip thing. It was really nice. So I like Cashel as well. Yeah, no, that's a B for me for sure. Up next we got Leash. Honestly, I know fuck all about Leash. I'm gonna have to give it a C. Just leave it at that. Leitrim's not very nice. I know that. I spent some time there because it's right beside Sligo. Didn't think too much of it. It's not that much to do. I remember going to like a waterfall there, and it's like tiny. But it was nice enough, I guess. That sort of. I think it was up in some sort of hill. It was all right, but in general, I'm gonna have to give it a pretty low ranking. Ooh, D. Cavan, nothing to say about Cavan. Immediately D. Antrim. Antrim's pretty nice. I mean, it's very unionist, especially along the coast, but it's a nice enough county, I have to say. I remember going to Carrickfergus. It's got like a really cool castle in it. What else? Belfast as well. Yeah, I mean, despite obviously the problems it has, I think it's a nice county. All in all, I'll give it a good B. Armagh. I don't know too much about Armagh either. I mean, I know Archbishop of Armagh. I know, obviously, like South Armagh was like the most Republican part, Northern Ireland in the Troubles, especially near. Oh, I forget the name of it. There's a town in South Armagh known for it, but yeah, I haven't spent that much time there to be honest. Crossmaglen, that's it. Fighting men from Crossmaglen. I'll give it a C just because I'm kind of light on. I haven't spent too much time there really, so potential to move up, I guess. Kerry, unreal. I mean, it's called the Kingdom for a reason, right? It's great at the football, land of the Healy Rays. Uh, it's just a gorgeous county. I'm actually going there in the summer for a few days. I can't wait. It's considered one of the most beautiful parts of Ireland, I think, by most Irish people, for a very good reason. So for me, is it S tier or A tier for me? I'm actually going to do A tier. It might move up with this trip I have planned because it does look. I'm really hyped for it, but definitely one of the best counties in Ireland, I think. What else? Monaghan, very light in the details as well. Haven't spent much time there at all. I'll give that a C just because I don't want to say it's a poor county if I don't know too much about it. You know, Tyrone, surprisingly good to the Ga. right up on the northern coast, some of the 6 counties in the north. What else? It's nice enough, actually. I have spent a few days there before. Um, I guess I'll give it a C. Like, it's grand. Okay, there you go. So we got S tier, Waterford, Donegal, Wicklow. Yeah, I think that they're definitely my top 3 counties. There's no doubt about it. A tier, Galway, Cork, Kilkenny, Kerry, Dublin. I think that's pretty reasonable. They're all quite well liked. I mean, Dublin gets a lot of shit outside Dublin, obviously. It's just like a capital city thing, I think. A lot of countries are like that. Um, it also has like a bunch of problems. So, uh, B tier, Clare, Kildare, Mayo, Wexford, Meath, Tipperary, Antrim. Yeah, I think I'd stand by that. I quite like all of them, to be honest. And then C tier, Fermanagh, Sligo, Limerick, Westmeath, Offaly, Down, Derry, Louth, Laois, Armagh, Monaghan, Tyrone. I wasn't too favourable to Ulster, I have to say. I gave him quite a few low rankings, but again, some of these are just I don't know too much about the counties because I haven't spent too much time there, so it's just kind of hard to judge. I couldn't put them on a D tier if I didn't really think they were D, because I just don't want to be too harsh. And then on the D tier we have Carlow, Roscommon, Longford, Leitrim, Cavan. I think most Irish people would agree with that. I do. No disrespect to anyone from these counties. I'm sure they're still quite nice at places. And obviously, like if you grow up somewhere, you kind of have an attachment to it, of course. But yeah, I think I'm pretty pleased with this. Let me know what you guys think, what ones you kind of disagree with, and what yours would be. I don't think anything I've said is too controversial, except maybe I think a lot of people put Galway in S tier. Most people probably put Dublin probably B tier. So I kind of do have an attachment to it because I live here. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed a little kind of more laid back video. A lot of my recent ones have been kind of serious, so it's nicer to do these kind of more lighthearted videos. And if you enjoyed, be sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.